What's going on, guys? True Profit Monsters here with a special episode of What Sold. This episode is going to be 1 week's of sales on eBay. This is not all of my sales because I'm also reselling on Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop as well. I got my special mask on right here to protect me from anything that may come in during this recording. So I got protection just in case. But let me know how you guys are doing in the comment section. I hope everybody is staying safe and healthy. I know that this is something to take very seriously. It's not something that's a joke, but I'm just trying to bring some happiness and joy to people in this time. So also I want to predicate this what sold, not anything to brag or boast, but it's just what's working for me right now, things that are selling, and taking advantage of working really hard right now to get and boost sales as much as possible. So this is starting from Sunday, the 15th of March 2020, whenever you're watching this, to yesterday, March 22nd, 2020. So it's basically a week's worth of sales here on eBay. And there's a couple that I left out because they're duplicates or something like that. But I want to bring you guys as many as possible so you can see the differences. So make sure to leave a like on this video, comment below how your sales are doing, and please be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm almost at 3,000 subscribers at the time of recording this video. So I would greatly appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button for me. It would mean a lot. And let's get into these sales. Not the right one. Okay, so first sale here we are looking at is from Sunday. This is a set, a Lego castle set, Legoland. This is original from 1988. I laid out all the pieces from this box and they were all there, which is absolutely insane because it was loose in the box. I picked this up at a Goodwill for like $3.99, and sure enough, it sold for $100. I accepted a best offer of $110 with free shipping. I had it listed for $150, which I knew was pretty high. The buyer had messaged me that it had actually sold on auction for $108, so he offered me $110. I immediately accepted, no questions asked. It was a great sale. Next item is this box of expired ink right here. I picked up a bunch of these at Goodwill in one of my Goodwill haul videos for $1.99 each. The box is clearly ripped. As well as I was running a 20% off sale on my eBay store for this one, and it sold for full price of $26.39 with free shipping. Ink is a great bolo, even expired, always be on the lookout for it. Next up, we have a Super Nintendo game here. I love selling video games. They sell through pretty good for me, and this one, I ended up accepting a best offer of $16. I don't know why the guy was not willing to pay the 79 cents, but for the $16, I definitely accepted it. I ran a sale. I had a 20% off sale going for pretty much everything, so I don't want to have to repeat that. You can see that right here. If it says you save, 20% off right there. So pretty good sale still. This was in my collection. I had 2 of them, so I had one listed. Next is a pair of Levi's 513 jeans. I had these from the bins, and they are just a great pair of jeans. Nothing crazy about them, and they sold for I accepted a best offer of $20 plus shipping on these jeans. They went in a padded flat rate envelope, and so yeah, it was just a great little sale to pay $2 for a pair of jeans and flip them for $20. If you can do that, 10 times a week, that's an extra $200. So, great sale there. Jeans, especially Levi's, are great to be on the lookout for. Next up, I love selling Guitar Hero guitars. I picked this up in a haul. I don't know if I posted this one yet or not. Before I shaved my beard, I picked this up at a Goodwill with a buddy of mine. It had the strap, and I paid $7.99 for this guitar, and it sold for $36 with free or buyer paying shipping. So that was a great sale. Next up are these Nike Cortez leather shoes. I picked these up locally on Facebook Marketplace with 2 other pairs of shoes for $12 and $13 each, essentially. I paid $40 for 3 pairs of shoes, so $13.33. And I sold these ones for $39.99 with the buyer paying shipping, and they were going to Japan through the global shipping program. So that was kind of cool. These were super clean. I always try to take very good, clear pictures of everything, as you can see here. Hardly any wear on them, in very good shape. So this was a great sale. This was actually canceled. I put this in here to show you guys that this was a mistake on my part. I sold this on Poshmark actually over a month ago, and I forgot to take it off eBay. So this may or may not hit my account where I had to cancel the sale because I had already sold it. So if you're selling on multiple platforms, make sure you are prioritizing removing items as soon as you sell them on another platform. This was a big mistake for me and a big RIP, RIP. Next up is another pair of men's jeans. These are Levi's 505s. This, I tried running an auction on like 10 different pairs of jeans from the previous week, and this one ended at $8.99. I picked these up at the bins. Buyer paid shipping, so I can't complain too much, but not my greatest sale. Auctions just don't seem to work very well for me, so I'm trying them out here and there, but every once in a while you get a dud. This only had one bid, and I tried to put pretty decent pictures here. I didn't like iron them or steam them or anything, but obviously you can see I have all the pictures there. Next up, if you've been following me on Instagram or on my YouTube channel for any longer period of time, I picked these up last year before Halloween. These are mystery flavor cans of Mountain Dew. They were limited edition, and I put in the listing, if you can see, the very top it says 1 can of Mountain Dew, but I put in the picture multiple to try to grab attention for the eBay listing. And I've been selling each can for $6.99 with the buyer paying $5 shipping. It cost me about $5.35 to ship out. It's right below the weight of being over 1 pound for priority mail. And I do put it in a box, so I'm able to ship it at 15 ounces. Which is, it's a 12-ounce can with the box. It's right about 15 ounces. So I'm able to basically have the buyer pay shipping, and I'm selling them for $6.99 each. I paid, I think, $3.99 for a 12-pack, and they were buy one, get one free. So I got 4 12-packs for essentially $8, and I've been selling each can for $7. So it's been a pretty fun little sale going through those. Next up is this Blizzard Entertainment mug. There were none on eBay like this, and if you're a gamer, you know Blizzard. I found this at a thrift store for 99 cents, and it sold within a week for full list price of $23.99 with the buyer paying priority mail shipping. So that was a great sale. This was a cool little mug. Nothing crazy on it, but the matte black color I thought was really cool. And so, yeah, just great little sale. I love selling mugs if they're unique, and there's not many available on eBay. I'll pick them up. Next up, I picked this up at the bins. Thatcher and Cross is an actual good bolo brand to be on the lookout for. They are not like insanely expensive, but I got this at the bins, and so I have less than $2 into it. There's the tag right there, made in the USA. Really cool tag, and I accepted a best offer for $27 with free shipping. This cost me about $4 to send out, so not a ton of money, but for a clothing piece for someone to spend $28 or $27.99, I don't remember exactly what it was. I was really happy with this sale. Another clothing item, this is just something that I've had for a while. I picked this up at the bins, a Nike team like athletic style mesh shirt here. Nothing crazy. I sold it for $19.99 free shipping with a 20% off sale. So it was originally listed at $24.99. Great little sale there. I picked this up at the bins, so I have about $1 into it. Next up is this Pikachu plush backpack. This was not the greatest sale for me. Because I was running 20% off sale again, and I probably should have upped the price a little bit on this one, but I sold it for $15.99 with free shipping. It cost me about $6 to ship out, so you know, after fees and everything, I paid $1 for it at a garage sale. So luckily I didn't have much into it, but not a ton of money to be made there. Not every sale is a complete home run, but I'm still happy to be making sales. Here's another Guitar Hero guitar. This one was sold for full price. This was actually a local pickup sale. I sold this, and the buyer messaged me and asked if I could offer local pickup. So I sold this for $30, and I met the buyer at a public grocery store, and they picked it up for me, and it was a smooth and pleasant transaction. I was really happy with the way it went, and yeah, so you can still sell stuff locally on eBay, which is really cool. You just have to select that as an option. But this was another Guitar Hero guitar. I believe I paid $3.99 for this one at Goodwill. I picked up a bunch of vintage Game Boy stuff from a Facebook Marketplace pickup. I got like 12 Game Boy games and a Game Boy Advance for $20 on Facebook Marketplace. and I have been selling through them like crazy. I've already sold almost all of it. The average game sold for between $8 and $12 with the buyer paying shipping, and I sold the Game Boy for $40. So I'm way in the profit. This was Kirby's Dream Land. Again, you can see here, I sold it for $11.19 with the buyer paying shipping. Just a front and back picture there, pretty much simple pictures on these ones. I tested all the games and they all worked. So very happy with this sale. Again, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I picked up a bunch of these for $36. I got like over 140 of the units. I can't remember the exact amount. Check out my Instagram post on it. Somewhere over 100 units for sure. And I've been selling through them almost daily at this point. This is some type of like non-allergenic, I can't say that word, non-allergenic skin cream, rash cream, protectant paste is what it's called. And I've been selling them in lots of 2 for $14.99 free shipping. It cost me about $3.52 to ship out for a lot of 2, and I'm way in the profit on these, so this has been making me a lot of money. It was a great pickup from Goodwill. These are expired on the date, but they're still selling really good, so happy with these sales for sure. I don't know how this got double clicked in, so I'm gonna X out of that. This was a fun pickup. I got this at Goodwill with my son Asher. We found 2 of these at Goodwill for $6.99 each, and I sold this one for $69.99 plus priority mail shipping. This was just a great little bolo pickup. Disney Cruise Line figure, and actually this one, on the way out from Goodwill, I accidentally damaged the unit. If I can pull up the picture here. So I damaged the unit by, the bag, I don't know how to describe it. I was holding the bag and holding Asher's hand, and I was walking through the parking lot, and the bag hit a metal sign in the parking lot, and it chipped the front of the boat just a little bit. And anyway, there's that. And this one was a great sale. I lost my train of thought trying to think about this item, but it was a great sale. Next up, I picked this up at Goodwill and it sold within 24 hours. I paid $5 for it as a brand new Xbox 360 controller in the box, and I accepted a best offer of $36 with free shipping. So it cost me about $5 to ship out, didn't weigh that much, and was a great little flip. Here's another one of the Game Boy games from that lot I picked up with the Kirby, Ren and Stimpy Space Cadet Adventures. This one sold for $8.20 free shipping. This one cost me $2.84 to ship out, and it's just a fast little sell. It was one of the weaker games in the lot. This I've had for a while. I picked up 2 of these at the bins, so I was really happy to sell this. I accepted a best offer of $40 on this game, game jacket. My brain's a little mush right now. Buyer paid shipping as well, and so this was a great little flip. Inichi, I believe, is a brand by P. Diddy, and you can see right here, it's not like 100% super mint condition. It was a little bit distressed and a couple of stains on it, so I was happy to accept a $40 offer on it, and it was a 2XL. Next up is just a single stitch little tie-dye shirt from the 90s with a cool little Sundog tag. I don't recommend putting your finger in the tag, but this was a really old listing, so I was happy to sell it. It had a couple of pinhole flaws on it, and it sold for full list price of $23.99 with the buyer paying shipping. Next up, if you saw my most recent YouTube video where I picked up I bought out someone else's eBay store. So Penny and Connor, if you're watching this, shout out to you guys. I've started already selling through the video games, and I'm slowly sorting through the clothing. These were just really easy to list, and there was a couple of games in the box. This was Double Dragon, and so I accepted a best offer of $40 plus the buyer paid shipping on this. It was a great sale. And it kind of got my eBay store a little boosted during this, kind of pandemic of what's going on. I guess you could say it's helped boost my sales. So you'll see some video games in this, and you can see like how much money I'm making. It's crazy. So this was a great sale. Same day, I sold this Contra game for Sega Genesis in the box with the manual. It's really hard to come by. This sold for $60 and buyer paid shipping. This literally sold within 2 minutes of posting. Full list price. It was an amazing sale. Super happy. This was a pair of Nike Air Force One University of Miami orange and green colorway shoes. I've had these for a really long time. As you can see, the background, I was using all white poster board, and they had some flaws on them. They were not perfect. And so these sold for full price on my 20% off sale of $55.18 with the buyer paying shipping. So really happy about that sale and getting those out of my inventory. I picked up like over 200 ties at a Goodwill outlet months and months ago, and I've still slowly been selling through them. This was 4 Chaps Ralph Lauren ties, and I sold these, accepted a best offer of $15 for free shipping. I have about 17 cents invested in each tie based on weight from the bins. So even at $15, it was still a profitable sale. Next up is this pair of Nike Free 5.0 Boston Marathon Edition running shoes. I've had these for probably about 2 or 3 months, and I knew that they would take a specific buyer. They were size, I think 11.5 or something like that, size 12. So they were a little bit of a bigger size, but they were pretty clean and good condition. And the buyer offered me $50, and I countered at $60, and they accepted. So I was really happy to not have a declined offer. I didn't want to counter too much, but I think the buyer probably would have paid a little more. But great sale there. Another shoe sale. This was a retail arbitrage. I picked these up at Ross for $16.99 each, I believe. It's in one of my previous YouTube videos, either $16.99 or $19.99. I got 2 pairs of these Alp premium sandals, and I accepted a best offer of $50 with free shipping, and I stuck these in a padded flat rate envelope. So it cost me about $6 to ship, so about a $25 net profit after fees and costs of goods. Not the greatest flip, but these I thought would sell a lot faster since they were brand new, and just to get one of them sold, I was really happy. Another video game, Battletoads. If you don't know Battletoads and you played video games, then you need to check yourself. I loved this game growing up. It was a great game, and it sold very fast for $39.99 with the buyer paying shipping. Another great Sega Genesis sale from that eBay buyout. This was a really cool sale, a vintage Reebok windbreaker here. You can see the tag. I picked this up at a local Goodwill for $5.99. It was a 5XL. And it sold for full price with a sale that I was running for $31.99 with the buyer paying shipping. Since it was a 5X, I was really happy to make the sale. I knew it would take a specific buyer again, and this one had a really cool graphic on the back. Another video game from that eBay buyout was Super Smash Brothers for the Nintendo Wii. Any type of Super Smash Brothers or Mario Party, those games are great bolos, and I basically don't know how to describe it until you watch the video if you haven't seen it, but I have hundreds and hundreds of games, and so I have like pennies into these. $19.99 free shipping, and I was able to ship it with media mail. So be on the lookout for video games. They're great bolos. Another one is a great bolo here, Animal Crossing. Within posting this, because I had, look, if you see, I had the original memory card and the game and the manual, and that's really hard to come by. I had it listed for $49.99 with the 20% off sale. I just kept the 20% off sale on all the new stuff to try to make quick sales, and sure enough, I had about 15 offers come in on this game for $10 to $20 and $30, and I declined all of them. Well, I countered and the buyers declined. But and then it sold for full price of $39.99 with the buyer paying shipping. So sometimes it pays to be patient. This was from my phone buyout. If you saw that video where I bought a bunch of phones, I'm still selling through that stuff. I got a bunch of these shoulder rest soft talk phone mounts to be able to, like, you know, put it on your shoulder or whatever when you're talking. And this was, I accepted a best offer of $11 with free shipping. It was $11.99. The buyer made me an offer and I accepted. Some people just feel like they're getting a good deal when they get a little bit of a discount, even though I was already running a discount. I literally have pennies into these as well because I got so many units. I'm already in the profit big time on this buy. This was in the eBay buyout as well, a Nintendo Game Boy Advance right here. And as you can see, I put in the back here that the original back is missing, but there was one that was rechargeable, but I didn't have the rechargeable plug. I think I have it somewhere in the video games of the eBay storage, but I wanted to just post it, and sure enough, it sold for full list price of $39.99 with the buyer paying shipping. Next is this Ford emblem. I picked this up for free on Facebook Marketplace with a bunch of garage sale leftovers, and it's all damaged and beat up. This was like when I first started reselling because I got it for free, and sure enough, it just sold for $7.99 with free shipping. I picked this up recently at a local thrift store for 99 cents. And I believe with Tom Brady going to the Bucs, people are buying Bucs gear. This was a really cool graphic on a more older tag of the NFL team. It's definitely not a newer shirt. All I did was take a front and back picture of this and provided measurements. And it sold for $19.99 with the buyer paying shipping. Here's some more skin creams. You can see I just wanted to show this one because I've been selling them in lot of 3 as well for $21.99. So it's costing me a little more to ship these. It's costing me about $6 to ship 3 of them, but I'm still way in the profit and I'm making a lot of money on these. So really happy with this buy that I did at Goodwill. This was a recent sale coming into the end here, guys. Star Trek, The Next Generation, complete with manuals for the original Nintendo NES. This sold for full price of $48 with the buyer paying shipping. And actually, I'm sorry, I accepted a best offer of $45 for this game. Again, sometimes the buyers just feel like if they're getting a deal, you know, they're prone to accept it. And I have pennies into these. So $45, the buyer's getting a good deal and I'm making a great sale. I try to take pictures of everything and be as accurate as possible. I also posted in the listing that the game is clean but untested. I had not set up all my video game stuff and tested it. So I listed it as untested and it still sold. So really happy with that sale. Another one, Super Mario Bros. 2, sold for $11.99 with the buyer paying shipping. I had a bunch of lowball offers like $7 and $8. Decided to hold out and I got the sale. Pokemon Leaf version right now. Again, video games are really hot because people are stuck inside. People don't know what to do. So they're shopping online for things that may be nostalgic for them. Someone offered on Instagram, actually messaged me and asked if I'd sell it to them. I told them I'm open to offers. There's a big difference between the reproduction ones of this and the authentic ones. And I'm 99.9% sure mine is authentic. I did the research and I tested it and it works great. And I'm almost 100% sure, like I said, that it's authentic. So I was willing to take the risk. And it sold for full price of $39.99, free shipping. This was a fun little garage sale pickup from one of my garage sale videos. I didn't get a lot of stuff from this garage sale video. So, but I picked up this one and this was kind of a flop for me. And here's why. I paid $2 or $3 for it at a garage sale and I listed it for $27.99 with free shipping, thinking that it wouldn't cost me that much. And it turns out it actually weighed 4 pounds. So to ship it, it was like $18 FedEx ground. And with all the stuff I have going on with this eBay buyout, by the time I messaged the buyer, tried to cancel the sale, you know, and relisted it with plus shipping, it just wasn't worth my time. I'm still making some profit. And the buyer's ID name was 2 Duck Shop. So someone that's into ducks was buying this. So I still made some profit. It got some space cleared up in my storage unit. And, you know, at the end of the day, I learned my lesson on, you know, heavier items that I should have weighed before I listed it. So lesson learned, I still made a little bit of profit and the item's gone. Here's a funny little sale. I got 3 left for you guys from my eBay sales. I picked these up at Walmart like 2 weeks ago. These are Red Bull Summer Edition watermelon flavored energy drinks. And I just saw it when I was grocery shopping. I was like, let me scan it. Sure enough, there were a couple of sales. So I listed mine for $24.99 and then it had the 20% off sale. So it was at $19.99 free shipping. I paid $2 a can at Walmart for them. And it was more of just a joke to see if they would sell. And sure enough, I've sold Mountain Dew cans. And you can see I got a little offer coming in for an item right here. But this sold for full price of $19.99 free shipping. I put them in a little box and then put the box inside a padded flat rate envelope. And so, you know, it cost me $6.94 to ship. So $13 minus $2, $10 minus eBay fees. I'm still making about $8 profit on a couple cans of Red Bull. So kind of cool there. These I've had for a long time. I picked this up the same day I got that Tampa Bay Bucks shirt. I think I paid $10 for these Nike Air Jordan Pure Moneys. It was either $10 or $5. I can't remember. I'd have to go back and look. You can see that they're not 100% mint clean. They did not have laces when I bought them, so I put new laces on them. You can see there's still some yellowing on the shoes, but it's not terrible. I've had so many offers on these shoes. It's unbelievable. I did not realize how rare or how valuable these shoes were. If they were in better shape, these shoes also did not even have the soles. I think I posted a picture in here. Let me try to get to it. I did not post it in the pictures, but I put it in the description that there are no soles. Original insoles are missing. These are a men's size 9.5. I cleaned them off pretty well, but I accepted a best offer of $50 plus shipping on these shoes. I had so many offers that at this point I just finally got a fair offer and I was willing to sell them. So happy that these are moved out of my inventory. And the last sale that I want to share with you guys from this week's eBay sales is this Gold's Gym vintage sweatshirt. Again, I've had so many offers on this sweatshirt. I don't know why. I could not find another comp like it. This is from the 80s. You can see right here, it's a medium, but it fits like a small. It's very tiny. It had some flaws, as you can see right here on the sleeve, which is probably why it wasn't as valuable as I thought it was. But I listed it, you know, for I think $59.99, and I had it 20% off for $47.99. I got an offer for $35. I countered at $40. The buyer countered back at $35 again, and I said, you know what? It's dirty, it's ripped, it's shrunken, and I've had it for a long time. I paid $4 for it at Goodwill. So I accepted the $35 offer and just decided to move the inventory. I have not gotten a higher offer than $35 on this since I've been trying to sell it. So I figured, why not just accept the offer, move the inventory? Maybe I overpriced it and just made someone happy. So, you know, sometimes you just got to kind of play with the algorithms and, you know, what the offers are. I wasn't desperate to sell it back then. And since an offer came in with shipping, I was just going to accept it, and it ended up going to Canada, so the buyer paid a lot of shipping for it. And so yeah, really happy with that sale. So guys, that's going to conclude my what sold for this week. I hope you guys are having a great week as well. Stay motivated out there, keep listing, keep hustling. You will make sales just like I have. My business has not slowed down. It's actually picked up quite a bit. So since I did this eBay store buyout, it came in the perfect time for me to be able to have inventory to list. If you are watching this and you need inventory, I've got plenty of clothing items I'd be willing to do some wholesale boxes on. I've already sold a couple of those as well, if you've seen on my Instagram page. So reach out to me, shoot me a DM on Instagram at Drew_thrifts and flips, and we can work out a deal. That's it for this video. Maybe I'll do a Poshmark one and a Mercari one if you guys are interested in those. And stay safe, stay healthy, be careful out there, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, money!